God says to him, Abraham, I want you to take your only son, who you love, and there I want you to sacrifice him. Abraham traveled 3 days' journey to Mount Moriah. Abraham says to his servants, the boy and I will go offer a sacrifice and we will return. Abraham believed even if God makes me go through, he's going to bring him back to life somehow because he's promised to bless all nations through Isaac. And now he trusted. Now he believed. He raised the knife. God says, Stop,
Abraham.
There was a ram caught in the thicket. Do not sacrifice your son. I'll provide it. Abraham named that place, on this mount, the Lord will provide. Fast forward 2,000 years. Jesus would walk up with the wood on which he would be sacrificed, and the Lord would provide. He literally had him prophetically act out what he didn't make Abraham do. How could God be so cruel? He wasn't. He showed what he would do out of love for us.
He provided.
He provided.
Wow.
God says to him,
Are you ready to experience the Bible as it was originally written? Here is a fascinating truth hiding in plain sight. In English, Psalm 62 says, My soul waited patiently. But in Hebrew, the word for waited, damam, means to be still or silent, revealing a deeper meaning of finding peace in quiet surrender. This is just one example of how biblical Hebrew transforms your understanding of Scripture. Whether you're pursuing personal study or leading a congregation, imagine uncovering these insights for yourself. Join our biblical Hebrew courses, and experts will guide you through these ancient texts, empowering you to share these revelations. This isn't just about learning a language. It's about experiencing Scripture in its purest form. Let's embark on this journey together. Remember, the Bible doesn't need to be rewritten. It needs to be reread.
Burn and turn to rebels. He tried to get my soul. I never seen God's eyes, but I seen the devil's. He walks with man on earth at different levels. He knows the king we serve, so he hates and meddles and prays that we all burn and turn to rebels. He tried to get my soul, but I'll never settle. I walk this lonely road from the birth to ghettos. I'll take the gift bestowed and return a vessel. I am the one that
Want to know about those 3 nights of darkness. At times it's coming really fast. And one of the things I remember our Creator saying was 3 days of darkness. You're going to hear things. You need to go. He said you need to go in your house. You got to go in your household. Lock your doors. Close all your windows when this 3 days of darkness comes. And he said that he would send an angel to each person's house to watch over that house. The only light that's going to be in your house is that candle. You don't want to look outside because you're going to see things that you don't want to see. Don't be confused. Trust in him. Don't be confused. He said these things are going to pretend to be your family members knocking at your door, crying to try to get in. He says not to let them in. He goes, the people that will be knocking at your door won't be your family members. He said they'll be demons. And that's something a lot of you need to think about. It's going to be a tough one, because anybody would open the door for a family member. But he was saying that you got to watch this. He said that it won't be a family member. He said it'll be demons pretending to be your family members to try to get into your home. He said that not to worry about any of that, just to pray to him, to think of him. And he was going to come visit everybody in their home. He said you'll know when it's him, because he'll just appear in your home. But he said that he'll have angels watching each and everybody's home, guarding their homes. But this evil is he said this evil is gonna come out, and it's gonna go around when this 3 days of darkness comes. I really do hope that a lot of you really, see deep in yourself to have a good heart, a strong mind, because you're gonna need it. These tough times are here. You're seeing it already. They're all warnings. All these things that are happening are warnings. But I really hope that a lot of you are paying attention.
Shop the Frisco.
Let them lose you. Let them walk away. Let them miss the light that you bring and the kindness you offer. Because, my friend, it is not your task to prove your worth to anyone. You have always been worthy. Sometimes it hurts to let go of the person you want, but you must make room for the one you deserve. They may not be the same, but know this, you have always been enough, always. Let them leave and trust the journey. One day, they will realize that no one will love as deeply or as purely as you did. So let them miss out, because someone wiser and kinder will see your worth and hold on to you, and they will never let go. And until that day comes, focus on yourself, grow, shine, and become so strong that no one will ever make you doubt your worth again. Your journey doesn't end here. It's only just beginning. Let them lose.
Did we ever work with the...
I believe in God our Father. I believe in Christ the Son. I believe in the Holy Spirit.
The moment you are born again.
Support system to keep the...
You make it a den of thieves!
Zia, it's not written
that my house should be called a house of prayer for all nations, but you make it a den of thieves!
Zia, for your house shall consume me.
This man is volatile. Guards, prepare the high priest to a secure location.
No more purchased animals or sacrifices are to be brought through this gate! Do you hear me? Passover! I said no more!
You! What right do you have to halt the sale of offerings? By whose authority do you do this?
My own!
Heresy has no authority here!
You want us to believe you? Legitimize your claim by showing us a sign. You want a sign? Destroy this temple, and in 3 days, I will raise it up. It has taken 46 years to build this temple, and will you raise it up in 3 days? You heard me.
Is that a threat?
You have already defiled this temple by the greed and dishonesty which you have allowed, burdening our people and destroying their worship. I don't even recognize this place, and this is my father's house.
It's not written
that my house should be called a house of prayer.
I'm gonna ruin everything. Okay? I'm gonna make the world a living hell. I bet you would. I'm gonna hurt everything that you ever cared about. Sounds like a plan. You're just gonna let me do whatever I want down there, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Some loving God you are. I'm gonna take everything that you ever made in your image and corrupt it and use it to display my glory. You know, for someone who couldn't even beat my angel army, you're very confident you'll destroy my wife. Is that a threat? No. I don't need to threaten you, because you already know what's coming. You know what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what happened with the flood. You know what happens to anybody who defies me, and yet you're still stupid enough to try to rebel against me. Why do I let you do whatever you want? Because you make no difference. There's nothing you can do to change what I'm doing. There's nothing you can concoct that can alter any of my plans. My grace trumps any wickedness that you display. Any hell that you unleash on earth is immediately done by my presence. At the sheer mention of my name, any success you have made has been undone. There's nothing you can do to threaten, intimidate me, or hinder anything I'm doing. Anybody that you hurt on earth, I heal tenfold. Anything you ruin, I restore 1,000-fold. Letting you live is equivalent to a lion letting an ant live in its cave. It makes no difference to him whether it's alive or dead. Your existence is pointless. Therefore, your death is also pointless. So go ahead and have your temper tantrum down there. You're on the clock. I'll be down there soon.